Hello everybody, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Nuski, ready for another dugout. We're facing Everton next at Old Trafford. Match day 13, I think, in the Premier League. So, I like when the atmosphere is full of wins, positive vibes. We are coming from a win in the Europa League, back-to-back wins. Uh, no loss. I don't even remember the last time we lost. I think it was against West Ham, yeah, but what I'm trying to say is uh, the environment is good. We're at peace. I'm saying, like, everything is good. We're winning games, a couple of draws, not so many losses, and that's what I like to see. And I would like us to extend that run, even going into this game versus Everton. So, Man United versus Everton. I want to talk about that today, but before that, I want to talk about some things. I'm seeing a lot of improvements. If I look at that game versus Bodo, I'm seeing a lot of improvements in the squad, whereby we can be able to keep the ball, we can be able to play. This 3-4-3 system of Ruben Amorim. There are three things I want to talk about that it's going to favor us in these three ways. And the first one is ball keeping. Possession wise, you could see we were able to boss the game. Most of the possession, we were able to boss the possession in the Bodo Surf, and that's how it should be. We're talking about moving the ball clever and quickly. So I think they did it really well, and it's going to help us in many, many ways. Another thing is goals. If you are keen, you could be able to see some of the quick counters that we're able to post. We're able to engage in quick counters, but unfortunately, we have to work. We're going to work a little bit by bit. If it's possession wise, after we are completing that, and so we're going to get into the goals part. So that's why you were able to see some of the chances getting missed, but there are going to be goals. So you could be able to see a lot of chances were created, a lot of counter attacks. Another thing is now the counter attacks. This formation is going to engage in quick counter attacks. By the way we play long balls from this end to the other end, so it's going to help us in quick counter attacks. So we're going to hit our opponents in very quick counter attacks. If they're playing high line, then it's going to be bad for them. So I know you were able to see also that, and this is some of the ways we're going to benefit from this 3-4-3. Of course, it also has disadvantages. So like, it uses a lot of energy. Especially if you find an intense team like Ipswich and Bodo, we're going to use a lot of energy, because if we play the highland and they hit us on the attack, then we're going to be forced to use a lot of energy. Like you saw the first goal we conceded, where Malaysia was just defeated in terms of speed. So yeah, and also we can also be hit on quick counters. So it's something that even if we're going to enjoy, but it also has setbacks. So head to head, Everton versus Manchester United. Everton currently they sit at position 15 with 11 points. They've won one of their last 5 games and drawn 3 and lost 1. And the last game was against Brentford, where it was a draw. Where I think Brentford had a red card, but yeah, it was a draw. And us, we are in position 12, 16 points. We've won 2 of our last games, drawn 2, and also lost 1. So going into this game, it's a game where we're the favorites. Yeah, we're the favorites to win the game. Like, we should. This is a game we should not be losing. Everton is a team we like to beat. At the last 5 games, we've won all of them, and this is where we are going to miss Anthony Marshall, because Marshall is the player who liked scoring against them. But regardless, we still have other players here. So, but it's a team we like to beat. Our last 5 games, we've won all of them. So it's a fixture. We're going there very much confident. We've never been this confident before. So I think we're going to pull some good results. So in terms of, we're going to try and predict the 11. So this is the 11 that played Bodo, where you could see Onana, Martinez, Delete, Mazraoui. In fact, Mazraoui was great. We could see Malaysia, we could see Fernandes, Ugarte, and Anthony, Mount, Garnacho, and Højlund. It was a very great 11 once again. We saw the return of Malaysia after 550 days or so. This was his second game this season after playing Huddersfield with under 21, but he came back, and that he played really well, if you leave alone the part where we considered that goal, but he was great, I think. So, and Højlund. Højlund is going to shine under Ruben Amorim, mark my words, because he bagged 2 goals, scoring the winner. In fact, the first goal that Garnacho scored also was courtesy of his hunger and his strength and agility. So I think this player is going to really shine under Ruben Amorim. He stated that this formation is well conversant with it. He was playing with it at Atlanta, so it suits him very well. And those are the players we want, players who are familiar with this style of Ruben Amorim. So I think he's going to really shine under Ruben Amorim. So he has his space guaranteed, and I know he's going to start tomorrow as we face Everton. So I think he was great. So looking at that squad, I want to make some few changes. Not many of the changes, but I'm going to make some few changes into the prediction of my 11 that is going to start tomorrow, where Onana is going to remain. At the back three, I'm going to have Martinez, Delete, and Mazraoui. I'm not going to make any changes there. I think that back three was great in the opening minutes. In the midfield, I'm going to have Bruno and Ugarte. I'm not going to change anything there. And so in the wing backs, I'm going to have a change where I'm going to introduce Ahmad and I'm going to introduce Shaw as the starting. But of course, there will always be substitutes. And also up front, I'm going to make some changes. So I'm going to put Garnacho on the bench and I'm going to introduce Mount and Rashford and Højlund. Højlund is now, I'm not going to change because Garnacho is a player who's going to struggle a lot under this system, and it has to be our concern because a couple of chances he wasted in that Bodo game, despite scoring that tap in, but we still have to look at it because Garnacho is a player, is capable of scoring goals, is capable of scoring many goals for us. And the moment he's missing a lot of chances like that, it has to be a concern, and we have to look at that very keenly. So I've already mentioned my starting 11, my prediction. We're going to see Martinez, Delete, Mazraoui, Onana at the back, Bruno, Ugarte as the holding midfielders. You know, this is going to make Bruno to get a little bit deeper. And I'm going to also see Ahmad, Shaw, Mount, Rashford, and Højlund. So that's how I think. Hopefully, we're going to get good results with that. I'm going for a 3-0 prediction to United. Onana is going to keep a clean sheet, I'm sure. And let's hope for the best. See you in the next video. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. We out.